Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we are continuing on in our saga with Christmas Past. Y'all, I didn't realize I had so many of these Too Faced palettes that it's beyond me. This is the look we're going to create today. And would you consider this Christmas? I mean, I kind of think I would, because it did launch around that time, but is it really? I don't know. You tell me. It could be more just fall. Maybe more October than December. But nonetheless, we're going to review it. We're going to do a look with it, not review it. Because, well, there's no point in me reviewing it because it's old and you can't get it. And it's just this right here. Hot buttered rum. I've never had this to drink. So I have no idea what it tastes like. It does smell pretty good though. I'll say that. But this is the color story. As all of them, basic as can be. You couldn't get more basic, to be honest with you. You know what though? I am going to add just a little bit of this under here, because I feel like I need to use every shade. Why? I don't know. Well, I didn't use every shade anyway, but what is that? Oh, the mascara. Great. So that mascara is getting old. It's starting to flake, but that's okay. I use the Tarte Fake Awake for the waterline. Always. Oh, I didn't do that eye yet. My bad. Let's do that real quick. Or did I? No, I didn't. No, I just did the other eye. Alright. Alrighty. Got that in the waterline. We're done. See how easy that was? I love that. I really do. I am so wanting the white one. As soon as the white one hits Sephora, I'm buying it. I don't care. It's mine. I want it. Okay. For bronzer and blush, I pulled out something new. I mean, not new, but something I haven't used in a long time. But I pulled out the Kylie Cosmetics in Tequila Tan for bronzer and Kitten Baby. I like the bronzer a lot. The blush is it's alright. Nothing special or anything. The bronzer though, I do like the color of it. As far as like bronzers go. Is it a special? No, it's not special. Is this an older formula? Yes. All of her formulas have changed, I'm sure. So, but this is old and I just want to use it. Like, why not, you know? Especially the bronzer. I'm trying to get the bronzers out that you can't get no more, because I mean, to be fair, I'm not buying Kylie Cosmetics really. So with that said, let's get started into this lovely little guy here. So the first shade I used, we're going to play this game again, aren't we? Yes we are. We're going to look over here and see. Okay, Vanilla Extra. I just picked it up, not on that brush, I didn't. I just picked it up on like a little fluffy brush, and basically I use this shade here just to set everything down. I use my Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. And there we go. Alright, so then I went into the shade Bottoms Up. That'd be nice right about now, y'all. And we're going to start with that shade. Like the other palettes, the mattes are easy to use. I mean, it's just boring. But sometimes you just need that, you know? So I get it. Not all the time do you need to have something that's bam in your face, or that's, you know, something different. You know, you just want to be boring. I do. I love being boring, to be honest. It's my favorite thing to do. Because, you know, sometimes it's nice. It's relaxing to be boring. I don't care. Like, I don't want to have to go anywhere or do anything. I just like to sit around, you know, maybe play with the kids, something like that. Like, just, you know, enjoy being at home by yourself even. Like, it's nice. It really is. Alright, we're going to go into Spiked, which is this brown, which I like the names of these two, by the way. Just saying. But it's this brown right here, spiked. Is this brown with little teeny shimmers in it. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a matte with like little sparkles in it, which is kind of nice naming it spiked because, you know, it's kind of spiked with glitters. But you don't really see the glitters once you know, blend it out and stuff. And I'm using my Wayne Goss brushes from the first time he launched. I am loving these brushes. It's making me think I need the new collection. But, you know, that's a lot of money. And I keep looking at the Sonia D collection, too, and I'm like, ooh. But it's just so much money. And I'm like, do I need it? Because I really want the Bailey Sarian palette. Even though I know that palette's not for me, I want it because it's hers. And I love her. I think she's just so cool. I think she'd be like this cool person, you know? But, and then there's the Garfield collection, which I seen it, and to be honest, I love Glam Light, but that collection looks kind of boring to me. I mean, I think the blushes look really bright and poppy, you know, but it's like their blush formula is so pigmented that I'm like, those colors could be really, really scary, you know. And the eyeshadow palette's okay, but nothing, you know. And I do not need another lip scrub and a lip mask. Come on. I do not need that. I still have them in the boxes. I still have the, what is it? Shoot. What's it called? What's it called? The Alice in Wonderland one from ColourPop. Still sitting in a box. I still have the Scooby-Doo from Glam Light. Still sitting in a box. I have the Winnie the Pooh. Still sitting in a box. I know. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I am. Okay, so let's go into the color Sin Amon. I like that, Sin. Okay. It's like this reddish brown color. And we're going to put that right along the lash line. I will say though, these mirrors, like the palette, the size, the mirror, it is kind of nice. You don't, like, it's a decent sized mirror for this, for like your eyes. It's on the smaller side, but yet not too small. But yet not too big, you know what I mean? Just enough for your eye. But I will say that the mattes are wonderful. This palette I don't think is as old. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the metallic shades worked. So that tells me right there that it is... the palettes are getting old. And that's why it's not, you know, performing right anymore. We're going to go into Buttered Rum. I mean, they could have maybe not have performed right to begin with, to be fair, but for sure, I think age has got to them. But this is just a basic palette. But for the price point, I think they were $25 at the time. The metal packaging's cute. Like, it is worth it, you know, to a certain extent. Alright, now we're going to go into the shade Warm and Fuzzy. This one right here. And we're just going to pat that all over the lid. I didn't get any fallout with these shades either, which was nice. I mean, I never really do, but sometimes. Not with these smaller ones, I haven't. If anything, I've had trouble getting it to stick. But that's a pretty shade. I mean... you have this color story in so many different palettes, to be fair, but still pretty. We're going to go back into that crease shade, spiked, because I don't want to lose that on the outer corner. I really like that shade, actually. It's really pretty brown. And you could make it more like, shoot, wrong shade. More, like, nighttime appropriate, like nighttime, if you put on black mascara, I just put on brown. It's more like an everyday type of shade, to be honest. And then for inner corner, we're going to use the shade Whipped Cream. And I do love this shade for inner corner. I'm just going to pop that right on the inner corner. See how these metallics are laying nice? They're pigmented. They look nice even in the pan. Like, they don't look like they're dried up or anything, you know? Which technically, I'm sure this palette is still outdated in my collection, to be fair. But it's not performing, you know, outdated. So for lips, I put the wherever walnut as my lip liner. And then I put this one again. I'm really liking this. Cake Pop by the Sugar Rush by Tarte. And then I put the Rose Pearl little lip plumper thing. Forget the filler by Lawless. Like just in the middle to give it a little bit of a glossy. And I really like this combination a lot. Alright, so for mascara, we're going to put the Too Faced, the brown though, Better Than Sex. Yeah. Mascara on. Don't like the black one. Black one flakes on me, but I will say this one has never flaked. It is starting to now, but it's also almost at its time to be tossed. But I will be buying a new one, I think. I mean, I still like the Lash Clash. I don't know which one. I still think I like this one better because of the color. But I like the Lash Clash formula better. But this one I definitely like for color. Like, it is a brown, period. And the Charlotte Tilbury one is more like a red brown, like a burgundy almost. I mean, it's still pretty, but it's not really brown. And that's what I was looking for, was brown. I haven't tried the Dior yet. I am going to get it and try it. I'm determined to find a good brown. Like another one, because I'm scared that usually when I like something, it'll be discontinued. So I like to have backups of like number 1, 2, and 3, you know, like a favorite stuff. And that's the way I feel about this. Like, this is number 1 right now because of color. But it really depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for color? Are you looking for like the way it looks? I mean, this don't look bad though. But I do like the way my lashes look better with the Lash Clash than this. But at the same time, they're both pretty. Alright. Probably should use a mirror that's closer to me, but good enough. Where am I going? Nowhere. I'm being boring today. So, this is the final look. These palettes, I mean, I ramble. We all know this. But if you were to just use them seriously, like, it's not going to take you any time. The color stories in these are pretty self-explanatory. They're easy to use. That's where I think Too Faced, like, it's not going to be bam in your face at all. But it's going to be noticeable. It's going to be a pretty look. Like, that's what I think of. You know what I mean? Like, Urban Decay, same thing. You're going to get a pretty look out of them. But the formulas aren't going to be anything, like, spectacular. But sometimes you do not need that. And sometimes you're wanting you want the more fancy feeling. You know what I mean? So you'll pull for, like, I mean, come on. your YSL, say. Like, that looks fancy. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want quick and easy. So you pull for like a Too Faced palette or a Tarte palette or an Urban Decay palette. And sometimes you want cutesy. Like, this is cutesy. Okay? Sometimes you want to feel your inner child. And that's what I think of with the Too Faced in their Christmas collection. My inner child is screaming, let me out. Let me play. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it is grown up enough in formula and the color story to be used for any age group. So overall, I mean, it don't look bad on my aging eyes. It's not sinking. This one is not sinking into wrinkles or anything. But I do think this is a newer palette, and it just hasn't. And this does say 12 months. Now, I know it's more than a year old because last year they launched in cardboard. So I know this is at least 2 years. So I know it's still past, but it's still working, which is nice considering some of them are not. So I have a couple more to go through. 1, 2. Y'all, I didn't realize, like I said, I did not realize I had this many. But I am like sprinkling other brands in between all these, because if it was just a Too Faced, I mean, I don't know how many Christmas past people need to go to Too Faced. Like, as soon as you think of Christmas, you think of Too Faced anyway. So, at least I do. Like, as soon as somebody says Christmas launch, I'm like, what's Too Faced doing? Like, that's what they're known for, though. It's not always the best, but that's what they're known for. But that is all I have for you today. My lip liner is, I don't know what it's doing. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. And I will see you in the next one. Until then. Oh, like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless there's a new launch. But I'm thinking about uploading every day this month since everybody else is doing it. But then I need a day off too. Maybe on those days I'll do like favorite palettes or something. I don't know. Let me know. But I'll see you in the next one. And take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.